JJ from realitysurvival.com again, and today, right now, what I'd like to talk with you about is how to use a metal match, or a ferro rod, or a ferrocerium rod, or mesh metal rod, or light my fire, whatever you want to call these things. I've always called them a metal match. That's just what we called them in the military. But anyway, if you have an injured arm where you can't really use the other one, you're not able to get a hold of it with two arms and actually strike the sparks off of it, then you may need to be able to light a fire with only using one arm if you have this as your primary ignition source. If you don't have a match, or if you don't have lighter or something along those lines, then you may need to know how to use one of these rods with just one arm. And so that's what I'm going to show you here today. Now basically, to get this set up, you get your tinder. This is just some birch bark that I've got here. You could use really any kind of tinder. It could be cotton balls, Vaseline, it could be natural tinder, it could be any number of things. Basically what you want to do is you want to find a rock or a solid surface if you can, and then you want to take your foot and put your shoe down on this thing, and you want to kind of angle it back like this. So I'm not coming straight out from the side of my sole, I'm angling it back a little bit, and then take your tinder and put it right there at the end of it. Then what you want to do is, whether you use your knife blade or your awl or whatever, it really doesn't make a difference. This is the awl blade on a Leatherman core. I'm going to put some weight down on this foot, and then I'm going to take my my hand here, and I'm anchoring it against the back part of my heel. So right here, okay? And then I'm going to take and I'm going to strike outwards with that one hand, maintaining the pressure here so I hopefully don't knock my tinder all over the place. So it's not as easy as you might think it is. I think a knife blade probably works a little better. It gives me a little more leverage, so I'm going to switch to that. There we go. And what I did, the way I was a little more successful on that one, was just to take this edge, the top end, scrape it like that. So that's how you do it. It's definitely not as easy as doing it with two hands, where you're getting a good solid platform and scraping off like that. But it is effective. It will work in case you're injured. Then that's one way to go with it. So let's try one more time here. Try a different set. Cotton ball and Vaseline or something like that's going to catch a lot easier. They're a lot more airy. Rip this up a little bit here. Give me some more surface area to play with. Now I'm just going to again put that in there, just kind of close. I want it angled back a little bit, and I'll step on it. Put my knife towards the end. There we go. And that caught a little better. So that is essentially it. The keys to doing this and doing it successfully are going to be to have a hard surface, you know, a rock or maybe a platform of logs split into halves or something along those lines. And then the next thing is kind of angling that rod back, planting your hand back here in your heel, and then taking the tip of that knife and just scraping out. So that's what you're looking for. The reason it's important is that, you know, a lot of times when you find yourself in a survival situation, you do so because of an injury or something along those lines. And so that's why I'm going over this, just to give you guys an idea that some of these tools that are typically two-handed can still be manipulated with one hand. So if you guys have got some other techniques, I would definitely be interested in hearing from you and seeing how you guys do this. So everybody take care and stay safe, and we'll see you soon.